Battlefield 3 4th expansion, Aftermath, was announced this week and will launch on November the 27th for PlayStation 3 and will release a week later on December the 4th for Xbox 360 and PC Premium users. Players without premium subscriptions will get it on December the 11th for PlayStation 3 and December the 18th for Xbox 360 and PC. The new expansion will feature 4 new multiplayer maps set in a cities of a post-earthquake Iran, together with a new weapon, namely a crossbow, and additional achievements, assignments and vehicles will also be added. As if it wouldn't be enough, a new game mode called Scavenger will also be released, where you start out with just a knife, one grenade and a sidearm, and must search within the terrain for more powerful weapons to get advantage against enemy players. With the release of Borderlands 2 first DLC, Captain Scarlet and her Captain's Booty, it didn't take long until another rumor started to circle around regarding a new DLC for the game. A PlayStation 3 user found out within the PlayStation 3's trophies that one of them suggests a new add-on titled Mr. Targu's Campaign of Carnage. From the information given within the game, we know that Targu is one of the weapon manufacturers in Borderlands 2, and the name could indicate that the next DLC may focus on the man behind the weapon factory. As we know, there are already planned 4 DLCs for the game. As one of them has already been released, there should be no surprise that another one is in the works. But Gearbox themselves have not made a comment regarding this rumor, so we'll just have to wait for the next DLC announcement and see if this rumor was right regarding Targu's weapon factory becoming a DLC.
If you're looking for the treasure of the sands, you've come to the right chick, but God, I'm being rude. I haven't even introduced myself. Do that a lot, sorry. I'm, Captain Scarlet.
Obsidian Entertainment, developer behind games such as Fallout New Vegas, Baldur's Gate, Alpha Protocol and much more, has had an undergoing Kickstarter project on an isometric party-based PC role-playing game called Project Eternity. The project started out on September the 14th and had a goal to reach $1.1 million, which they managed to do within 24 hours. When the project reached its end on October the 16th, it managed to reach over $4 million, and the developer said that it will help the project immensely, that the money that was raised will be used to enhance the game's visual, sound and gameplay experience.
What did you do? What did you do?
Look.
Close it! Close it!
Trying!
Close it now!
Irrational Games, developer behind Bioshock Infinite, a crazy first-person shooter set in a steampunk universe, announced its Ultimate Songbird Edition this week. The package will ship with a 9.5-inch statue of the game's songbird creature, 3-inch keychain, a propaganda lithograph, a 25mm handyman miniature, an art book, and digital items such as in-game gear, titles, and digital soundtrack. A premium edition was also announced, which comes with everything that was listed within the Songbird edition, except the 9.5-inch statue of the songbird creature. If you want to get your hands on these versions, the pre-orders will be available on October the 22nd. The game was expected to release on October the 16th this year, but was delayed to February 26, 2013, as it had some troubles within its development, such as developers quitting the studio and the multiplayer modes had to be scrapped. Even for the troubles, the game still looks awesome, and we can't wait to see more from the game. Lightbox Interactive, the studio behind games such as Warhawk, Twisted Metal, and the third-person shooter Starhawk that was released in May this year, states and confirms that it has laid off 24 staff people from the total of 45 employees. The reason behind the layoff seems that the studio is undergoing a big shift, as the new focus is set to release games on iOS devices instead. This week, a new studio called Red Barrels announced its formation through a released teaser trailer for a game called Outlast. The information that was given out to public regarding the game was that it will be a downloadable survival horror PC game, which is set in the mountains of Colorado. We'll have to wait for more information about the game, but it has already awakened some hype around itself, as the new studio is filled with industry veterans who have worked on titles such as Army of Two, Assassin's Creed and Uncharted. We can without hesitation say that these guys know how to produce excellent games, and we hope to see that shine in Outlast. That's it for this week in gaming. For more video gaming related content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.